morning. I'm having a few friends over for dinner tonight and it's going to be a Greek theme. So I'm just prepping the Greek salad. So I wanted to show you how easy it is to, with the Rapid Prep Mandolin and a few other Pampered Chef products, to put a really nice salad together that looks like it's professionally done. Anyhow, this is, I've already started the cucumber, but I'm using my Rapid Prep Mandolin. I've set it at slice and 3 thickness, number 3 thickness. So I'll just put my cucumber in and I can do all of them together, I believe, because they're not very big. Yeah. And I just start. There you have it, I'm done. And there's my nice, perfectly sliced, all the same thickness cucumbers. I put my sliced cucumbers in my 1 cup prep bowls, and I obviously needed 2, so that tells me I should probably get the 2 cup prep bowls. I know I've seen this over and over. I really like these glass bowls. They come with these lids. You get a set of 6 for the 1 cup, but there are 2 cups prep bowls as well. I'm guessing maybe you get 4 with those, but I'll have to check. But I do feel like it would be nice to have the 2 cup prep as well. So now I've got my red onion in here, and again, it's just so, making a mess here, so slick. And so, yeah, those come out like this, pretty long, but if you wanted, you can always feed it through again, which is what I might do with some of these bigger chunks. And then it'll, slice it again. I have a nice thin red onion slices for my Greek salad. Hi all, I'm back again and I'm jumping around a little bit. Now I am working on a marinade for my chicken souvlaki and I need zested lemon. So I wanted to show you the cup zester from Pampered Chef, which I have become quite a favorite product of mine. So it has a nice cover on the lid that covers the blade to protect the blade. And all you do is take your lemon or whatever you're zesting and you just rub it on there. And I want to make sure that when you're zesting a lemon, you just want to get the peel. You don't want to get any of the white stuff. So it's just almost done here. Before you open it up, you twist it like this, and you'll see why in a minute. Sorry, that's kind of in the way. So I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to show you why. Like that. Open it up, and you can see the beautiful lemon zest. And the reason I was twisting it is it's got this little kind of like a windshield wiper blade in there, and so when you turn it, it's scraping all of the lemon or ginger or whatever you're grating off of there. So now the other thing I'm going to test is, you probably cannot see, but there's actually measurements on here, and I'm just going to see this. I don't know how accurate this would be, but this is measuring, let's see, it's showing me that there's probably 2 teaspoons, maybe a little more in there. Get it into the holder, then take the lid off. So now it's going to be much easier. So let's see. That would be about a teaspoon right there of lemon zest for my dressing, for my marinade. And I'm going to say, if I take what's left, yes, in fact, it's fairly accurate. I would say there's another teaspoon there. So I think I can trust that measurement as long as it's not something that has to be precise. So yeah, that's just a handy gadget, really reasonably priced. And I use it for garlic, ginger, lemon zest, and it's also great for Parmesan. I've been using it for that too, obviously. Oh, and the other thing is, if you were prepping ahead, you could grate your ginger for stir fry or whatever, and you can just put it back all together and store it in the fridge until you need it. So I'm back and I'm about to make my homemade Greek dressing. I'm using my Pampered Chef measure, mix, and pour container. I've had this for a few years. I really like it. And it's exactly what it says. They actually have measurements on it so you can make, measure at least your first ingredients and actually your difference, I guess, as you add stuff. But there's actually even a few recipes on the side that you can just copycat and yeah, so anyway, I'm going to start with a cup of olive oil that I'll just measure right into this. So I'll find my cup line, sorry, half a cup. Okay, so half a cup of olive oil. Okay, and I've just measured it on there. There's a third cup red wine vinegar, which I've already pre-measured using my Pampered Chef measuring cups. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, which is pre-measured as well. A teaspoon of dried oregano, which I will use my adjustable measuring spoon. So if you have the small one all the way back, that's a teaspoon. That's oregano. And it also calls for a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, so I can just slide this up to the half teaspoon mark. I'm not dirtying another spoon, which is nice. I always try to do my dries first if I can, and then the stickier wet ingredients. So there's a half teaspoon of Dijon. Okay, and 2 cloves of garlic. And I'm gonna be honest, this is not a Pampered Chef garlic press. I've heard wonderful things about the Pampered Chef garlic press, but you can't have it all. So I have this one. It's a pretty good one that I bought at a kitchen store. So I am just using it for my minced garlic. I'm gonna do 1 more clove. There we go. And salt and pepper to taste. So I'll just do some ground pepper in there. And I got this fancy fleur de sal when I was in France last summer, so I'm going to use a little bit of that. And I learned there that you should never use this kind of salt when you're cooking. You should just use it as for a finishing product, but I figure it's, I think I put a little bit more in. I think it's fine. Obviously it would be good in a salad dressing because it's not being cooked. And then I'm just going to put my lid on. I'm going to hold this, shake. And I have my salad dressing all prepped, and I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'll be using it shortly, so I'm gonna leave it on the counter, but if I don't use it all, I would just throw this in the fridge and pull it out again tomorrow and use it again. So very handy product. Now I'm gonna try my salad chopper, which I got with my introductory kit. Not something I probably would have run out and bought, but it's meant for chopping up salad into smaller, chunks or for a chopped salad, but apparently you can also use it like if you have cooked chicken in your salad or anything in there that you can chop. Yeah, so I've loosely torn my romaine, but I would like it a bit smaller, especially because I'm serving it to guests. So I'm just gonna try this out, and it is dishwasher safe, which is nice. And yeah, it actually works pretty well. You just it has like I'll show you, like almost a scoop here that you can get it under. So you almost go in on an angle. And yeah, I think it's great actually. I might actually use it quite a bit. I've just had it in my drawer and haven't really pulled it out because I think when I'm just making a salad for Dale and I wouldn't probably fuss about it. But when you're having guests, it is nice to have it chopped into finer pieces. And also, like I said, if you had chicken breast or any vegetables in there that you wanted to kind of cut up a little more, you could use the salad chopper.